Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and Turkey have signed a defense pact, the Pakistani Foreign Ministry has announced. The agreement, signed this morning in the Saudi holy city of Mecca, solidifies cooperation between the three regional powers during a period of heightened security concerns and threats due to the Iran war. In identical statements, the Pakistani Foreign Ministry and Turkey's Presidential Communications Directorate said that the agreement is intended to strengthen collective deterrence against any act of aggression and stipulates that any armed attack against any one of the three states shall be regarded as an attack against them all. The two statements said that the agreement, which is referred to as the Mecca Joint Defense Agreement, further provides for the enhancement of all aspects of defense cooperation among the three states. Turkish media is reporting that the Defense Pact is likely to permit joint military exercises, technology transfers, along with the sharing of intelligence. I will emphasize that Turkey is also a NATO ally with the second largest army in the alliance, as well as a fast growing defense industry. A Turkish government official described the agreement as purely defensive in nature and iterated that the sides had pledged mutual support only for defense. The official, who was speaking to the Associated Press, also said that, on condition of anonymity, the pact was not against any specific actor, and that other countries in the region were free to join. The Saudi Deputy Minister for Public Diplomacy, Raed Kremli, said in a post on the social media platform X that the Joint Defense Pact does not represent an effort to establish a military axis or a sectarian bloc. He also iterated that it isn't linked to any nuclear ambitions or arms race. Instead, the Saudi official said, it is focused on building sustainable capabilities. The Turkish government official said the agreement doesn't repeal or replace any previous bilateral or multilateral agreement between the three Sunni Muslim majority states or any other states or organizations. Iranian politicians are now criticizing the trilateral defense pact, saying that it won't provide the signatories security. In a post on X, one member of the Iranian Parliament's National Security and Foreign Policy Commission said, quote, Saudi Arabia should understand that a paper agreement with Turkey and Pakistan will not provide them with security, just as years of one-sided dependence on the Americans did not bring them security. Correct your policies so that you no longer have to beg others for security, unquote. Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz, who has been mentioned as a potential 2028 presidential candidate, on CBS News analyst and Free Speech Press columnist Aaron McLean's School of War podcast, called for President Trump to arm Iranians who were protesting in opposition to the government in Tehran, saying that, quote, I think our objective should be regime collapse, unquote. Senator Cruz on the podcast criticized the Memorandum of Understanding, calling it a disaster and a terrible deal. Senator Cruz said, quote, you'll forgive me if I'm not terribly eager to give them $300 billion to facilitate their carrying out their stated intent of murdering us. Giving them $300 billion is an exceptionally bad idea. It was a bad idea 2 months ago. It's a bad idea today, and it would be a bad idea 2 months from now. So I hope we don't go down that road. Instead, the senator said, the United States should continue hitting Iranian military targets and continue ratcheting up the economic pressure, including maintaining the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz in order to choke off Iran's ability to sell off its oil. The senator also called for the arming of Iranian civilians. He said, what I believe we should do, what I have urged President Trump repeatedly, what I've urged Israel to do repeatedly, is arm the protesters. give them the guns to let them overthrow their own government, so that it's not American boots on the ground, it's Iranians fighting for their own country. The Trump administration says that it is working to lower gas prices. The national average price of gasoline in the United States is now at $4.04 a gallon. A month ago, the national average was $3.79 a gallon, and a year ago, it was $3.17 a gallon. Trump's chief economic advisor, the National Economic Council director, Kevin Hassett, told reporters outside the White House this morning that oil energy prices are a little bit inflated, but we could say that prices are way less than people expected. But we're mindful of the fact that gasoline prices are high, and we're making many steps to help reduce the stress of that for people. This is coming amid the release of the July jobs report that showed an unexpected loss of 23,000 jobs last month.